All right. I'm not sure if I think I might have launched that incorrectly before, which is why, if I didn't, that's why I did it again. Sorry, guys. I'm hoping not to confuse anyone. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you? Thank you for joining me on this little impromptu live stream. You could probably guess why I decided to do this, if only just to take a break. You know what I mean? Like, I have been watching closely all things that have been happening for the past few days, like most of you. Um, and I wanted to hang out with you guys and talk to you guys for a little bit. If you had 45 minutes or an hour, and you just want a friendly face to share some time with, maybe we'll talk some Disney. Who knows? We could talk about anything you want, but I just wanted to give everybody an opportunity to take a break. Hello, Peak Parfait. Will Disneyland be open for the holidays? Probably, although I don't know if we should expect any kind of festivities, like the Halloween party or anything major. I mean, Christmas is just decorations, so it is a surprise live stream. Yes, like I said, I just wanted to give people, a break, I guess. I don't want to, ooh, Lucille's. God, I love Lucille's. Life is crazy. Yes, it is. Is July 17th an option? I think so. That was my prediction. July 17th. What's going on with my? I gotta go lefty. I think July 17th was my prediction, and I think it's still in play. You're welcome, you guys, and thank you for coming and showing up, because it means as much to me, you guys being here and talking to me, as it does me talking to you. Craig, yeah, need a break, yeah. It's funny, yeah. I heard Disney World they have not canceled their Not So Scary Halloween party. It's still being advertised on the website. So that's a good sign for those of you who are trying to do some Halloween stuff. They haven't sold any tickets for our party yet, though, because our tickets sell later than Disney World is, so they weren't yet sold when Disney closed, and they haven't obviously put them up for sale. But I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna do a Halloween party here or not. I don't know what day Disneyland's going to reopen, you guys. I really don't. It's just a guess. It's as much a guess. Your guess is as good as mine, I should say. Any changes in Disney security when they open? Yes, I would expect a lot of changes in Disney security on a lot of fronts. Let's see. Evan Layton, hey, it says, how is everything in the Erickson household? Everyone healthy? Yes, we're healthy. We're good. We're shook, obviously. But we're I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm hurt. I'm hurting. But I'm trying to still, live my life. I just don't want to, the temptation is to turn off the lights and close the blinds and sit in a corner and listen to, Alanis Morissette or something like that. But, we're trying. Irvine, that's right around the corner. Time to work on the fresh baked Disney bread. I haven't even bought a table, so I don't even know. But I don't have it here today. You know what, what I did today? Yeah, Gene, thank you very much for asking that. We are doing okay. I still have my job, and I'll for now at least. Liz lost hers, but it was kind of a side job. It was more of a side hustle for us than to kind of make things a little easier to make ends meet every month. And then, Fresh Baked's doing okay, mostly because of you guys, really, to be honest, because we don't put that many videos out like we used to. So I have it from an insider that X-ray machines are coming. Friend is a security cast member at Walt Disney World. I'm okay with X-ray machines. I am okay with that. What was I going to say? Oh, the thing that we did today. One of the things that I did today was I went shopping. Our first steps in building a set for the news videos. Right behind me, this wall, right behind me, is going to be painted a burgundy, and we're going to set up a filming set, an old 50s style filming set. I bought the paint today. I bought all the materials. I bought a lamp. I've got a globe, an old globe. I bought an old camera, a vintage camera that I might put somewhere as a prop. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's what we did today. Lucas, the Choose Your Adventure is going to the acoustics channel, but it isn't there yet. It takes a long time to do that. And hey, what's up? It's Maxwell. It takes a while to get that stuff uploaded and all the stuff done. And I don't have as much time as I normally do to do that stuff because I've been making other videos, but it's going to eventually get there. I love lamp. Well, I have a long list. I'm going to put a filing cabinet, an old like a vintage looking filing cabinet. I got some vintage posters coming through in the mail that I'm going to be putting up on that wall. So yeah, I think a globe looks cool on a news desk, doesn't it? Ooh, you know what else I got is a vintage microphone. You know the circle with the radial spokes, kind of like the RKO. No typewriter. I felt like because I was gonna get a typewriter, but then I chose to get the microphone instead, the vintage microphone instead. You can't have both. I figured. So it's gonna be a dapper office, a dapper desk for the set. And the pictures, the posters that I have in the background aren't the movie posters. Or I mean the attraction posters. They're going to be black and white images from vintage Disneyland images, black and white on canvas. So I think they're going to look good back there. It's going to be, I know one of them is going to be the that image you see of the mountain climbers on the Matterhorn where the camera is looking straight down at the mountain climbers and they're looking up at the camera. That one. And another poster is the one of it's shot from up high of the old Skyway buckets passing by. I forgot to charge up my phone here. Hold on. Ah. I thought about doing something like that, Mark. I thought about filming or at least photographing progress of the construction of the set. So I might do that. By the way, for those of you just joining us, I'm trying to charge my phone. The phone's upside down, so that's why that's why it's acting weirdly. There we go. When do you think we'll get an announcement on Downtown Disney, and when do you think it'll open? Well, I thought it was just days away. You know what? Is the text going over my face on your guys' end, or is it just me? I might have to flip this camera. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. How's that? It's just me, okay? Normally that doesn't happen, so I thought maybe it was because the camera. I think it is because the camera's flipped, but who knows? All right. Somebody asked me something, and now I can't remember. Oh, Downtown Disney. So I thought it was going to be days away, but what's happening now? I don't think Disney is really looking to make any kind of major announcements. I just don't know if it would be good optics for them to start making announcements like that right now. I think it might be a few days before we start hearing anything at all. I think the only announcements we're going to get from Disney right now is like what they did today, the statement to the cast members. I don't think we'll hear anything for a couple days. No super chat. No, sorry. I turned it off for this because I just wanted to hang out with you guys. I didn't want it to be about that. So, but thank you for thinking of us. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is just about you and me hanging out and having a distraction for a few minutes. Disney, yeah. Maria asked what statement. Disney released a statement. Well, Bob Iger released it. Chapek made a statement to cast members about Disney's position on what's happening. And I really liked it. It was a pretty good statement. And Iger posted that on his Twitter feed. So it's just basically, it's, I don't know, it's a very PC, very Disney way of saying, Black Lives Matter, I guess. It's the way that you would have expected Disney to say it, and I appreciate it. I wish I could be as, poetic as that sometimes. Liz is doing okay. She's having a hard time with this, actually. She's having a hard time a little bit, just because, Liz gets very emotional and she takes a lot of things personally. And she just wants people to be happy. And, that's all that matters to her. So when people aren't happy, it frustrates, it makes her sad. I have not tried the pineapple whipped freeze from Taco Bell. I have not tried that yet, but I may soon. I'm just here to mention Mr. Toad. I'm here for that too. Evan says this is a wonderful break from the news of the day, and I thank you for the distraction. You're welcome, Evan. I'm glad that some folks, I posted that thing on Twitter, and immediately somebody said, how dare you? I mean, I get it. It can't just be 24/7, right? I'm just giving you an hour, okay? You can go back to, being sad and everything, I guess, later. I don't know. I mean, I am sad. I really am. I'm hurt and I'm angry and I'm sad and I'm all those things, but I also want to connect with people and express love and express, empathy and care and let you guys know that we're here and be here for you. If you guys need it, like I said, this is as much, for you guys as it is for me. And, and like I said, we can just talk Disney. We could talk about whatever you want, actually. Whatever you want. I think I know, I'm aware of myself that I am, or I have the ability to calm a situation. I'm often the voice of reason in my own life, I should say, with people, in my life. Whenever there's, an altercation or whenever there's trouble, I'm always the one, it seems, to say, hey, look, let's be considerate of that other person's point of view before we start, railing and everything. And that's really what, I feel like that's probably a good thing to have at a time like this, is the ability to just have some sort of calming quality about it. So there you go. Yeah, it's been bad. There's a lot. I could just, the cities that keep popping up, man. The cities that keep, Huntington Beach, where I'm from. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that, I guess. Hugs to you, Donnie, and to Cody Porter. Hugs to you guys. Can you walk through how to watch your walkthrough videos, the ones that we watched? Okay. I was actually going to make a video about that, but I was going to wait until I reposted to Acoustics. Is that Pop Mike? Wait, did I just see Paparazzi Mike? Say hello if that is what I just saw. The actual Pop Mike? Oh my gosh. Hey, Mike. I was wow. Missy, man. Sorry, guys. Some of you don't know who Pop Mike is. So that would be confusing as to what's happening, but I wasn't expecting that. And I just broke the live stream again. I need a new I need a new tripod. Oh my god. Okay. I'm raw as hell right now, you guys. Raw as hell. Sorry. Anyway. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Anyway, okay. Somebody ask me a question, please. I need to get this. Mike, email me. All right, you got my email, right? The walkthrough videos. Okay, yes, thank you. I'm going to do a video on how to watch those. I guess it didn't quite come through exactly as I thought it would. But you have to watch it through the end. Especially if you're watching on a television as opposed to on a mobile device. But you watch the video, you start at the beginning. You take the tram in. You get off the tram, you go through the Esplanade, you get into Town Square, and then it's up to you. You get to pick where you go, and you do that by clicking on one of the videos at the end of the video. There's this, there's four options at the end screen, the last 20 seconds. It allows you to, sort of navigate yourself through the park as if you were there. You don't just go you don't go to the Town Square and then immediately go to Galaxy's Edge. If you want to go to Galaxy's Edge, you've got to walk through Main Street. You got to take a path down Frontierland and then take the Big Thunder Trail before you enter. It's as if it says, Tracy, that's what I'm an empath, man, and it gets me because I feel this shit so deep. So just follow the end screens, and there's also going to be in the I don't know what, I think it's up there, the little eye in the sky. You can also choose options there to choose the next thing you want to do. You don't have to do something on Main Street. You can go directly to Tomorrowland or whatever land you want to do to ride Indiana Jones first. But in order to do that, you have to navigate through the videos. Matter of fact, this video that you're watching was the basis for quite a few of the connecting bits that take you from land to land. But like I said, I'm going to do hopefully a video on a better way to or how to best show you exactly how to walk through the videos. I thought that it was a pretty cool idea. It kind of fell flat a little bit. I must say I'm a little bummed that some people didn't get it, and it just but it got lost. That's why I'm trying to get it over to the acoustics channel, because people don't even know it's on our channel anymore. It's already buried. It's intuitive on the computer, not so much on a television, because when you watch it on TV, you don't get to see the eye in the sky. You don't see those. All you can see are the end screens, and it's really difficult to navigate if you're watching through TV or through a console like the Xbox or PlayStation. Okay. Yeah, keep your hands in the tray, Shauna. That kid will live in infamy on Fresh Baked for sticking his hand out of the train all the time. You know what? I'm missing a lot of comments, so hopefully. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can. What is your next challenge when the parks reopen? I think we're gonna try to do the Four Corners. I'm trying to. That was something that I was talking with Ronnie about. Is trying to define. Yeah, it works pretty good on the phone. Trying to define what the furthest, if Disneyland were a square, what would be the four corners of a Disneyland square? Maybe you guys can help me to determine that. What are the four corners of Disneyland? And then what I want to do is start at at the hub, and then see how fast I can hit all four corners, and then back to the hub. Your idea of a horror movie set at Disneyland. Opie, what do you mean? Like, I thought about doing something like, I'm not sure if it's what you're thinking, but I don't know. No, I don't mind at all. You go for it. You go for it. No, both parks. Well, it could be one park each, and then both parks. There could be three of them. There could be one for DCA, one for Disneyland, and then all four. Like, for example, I feel like Small World is an obvious one. Splash Mountain, or yes, no, Winnie the Pooh. These are in my mind is Winnie the Pooh, Small World, Lincoln, I guess, and then Indiana Jones for Disneyland. So he says Pooh Corner. No, you got to get all the way back down to Main Street. I don't think you can do it at Tomorrowland. Chippendale's Treehouse. I actually do feel like Small World is. I mean, I guess Chippendale's is a further point out, but it's not the corner. Chippendale's Treehouse isn't the corner of Disneyland. Small World is the corner. If you could make a horror film at Disneyland, what kind would it be, and what type of horror film? It had to be found footage, first of all. Found footage, and I don't know, animatronics, like a Stepford Wives kind of thing. There's a book that's like that already, where the kind of like a Night at the Museum, right? Where the animatronics come alive. But I want the animatronics not to come alive, but they were actually formerly alive, like a Twilight Zone, where somebody, like Halloween 3, okay? Think Halloween 3 at Disneyland, where they built these, animatronics that were once humans. That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I think you have to ride the ride that's at the corner. I think you have to ride Small World, Winnie the Pooh, Indiana Jones, and go see Great Moments. Yeah, Kingdom Keepers, right? Is that it? Kingdom Keepers? That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And Westworld, a Westworld version of Disney. There you go. I like that. Okay, so then the corners at DCA would be Emotional Whirlwind and Cars, I guess. I don't know. I have to see it from a map. But Radiator Springs, maybe? Because Radiator Springs is right up against, yeah, it's right on Harbor Boulevard. So that makes sense. if you were to add the two, if you were to do both. Yeah, Nathan, super chats are turned off for today because this is just for a community. This is just to hang out. I didn't want to make it about, I don't Mike. I am. I don't run Instagram at all. I have somebody that helps me out with that, so I don't ever get messages typically. Well, I'm sure I get them, but they don't find their way to me. Well, I mean, there are aerials. I just have to look at it. Is all. I mean, I have access to overheads of the whole park, and I can figure it out. But I just don't. I need one in front of my eyes right now to figure it out. Heather says Monsters Inc. Radiator Springs. Oh, so you're staying in the park. Grizzly. I'm trying to imagine what the corner would be, and I have to say maybe Redwood Creek. Yes, they are. There is still a Fresh Baked WDW. Grace is the host now. I don't know if you watched David Reynolds before, but Grace would co-host with David often, and now she's doing videos there. freshbakedisney@gmail.com. That should work. I get those emails. I kind of thought Soren maybe too. Yeah, Soren might be a corner. Yeah, I think Soren, because I feel like that is kind of an edge. No, Mike, freshbakedisney@gmail.com. That should be fine. What is my favorite Disney nighttime show? Paint the Night. Absolutely. They've already said, not Rick, they've already said that they are going to, for however long the parks are closed, they're going to add that time to the end of your annual pass. They said that a long time ago. Well, Maddie wants to know what my attraction I would bring back from history, and I think I'm on record often as saying People Mover. It's a reason for me to go to Disney World. Well, I thought about Goofy Sky School, Riley, but I'm already calling Emotional Whirlwind the top corner, the other corner, and you can't really have those two attractions are virtually right next to each other. So I don't know if you could really. It doesn't seem right for that to be the case. I did watch episode 4 of the Mandalorian Disney Plus show, and I thought it was fantastic. That technology is completely. This is why I believe that we need to shut up and let the artists create their art. This is a perfect example of us saying, stop telling these people how to make movies and how to make TV shows, because not in my wildest dreams could I have ever conceived of what they did for The Mandalorian. Because I watched The Mandalorian, I thought they filmed all of that on location. Honest to God. I thought they filmed all of that on location. And then when I find out they filmed that in the, what do they call it? What do they call that? Somebody help me out. Where they filmed some of those scenes in The Mandalorian. Yeah, I do need to go on Carousel Progress. You can count on that. Adam has promised me that there's a couple of rides that he's going to make me ride. The Volume, yes. The Volume. I can't. There's no chance that I would ever conceive of something like The Volume. And therefore, who am I to tell them how to make a movie or a TV show? In the same way, I don't know what it takes to make a roller coaster. I don't know what it takes to build an animatronic. I don't know what it takes to do any of the things that they do at Disney World. Or Disneyland. I mean, I know what I like when it's done, but in order to, I couldn't conceive of it. I couldn't create it on my own. So I have to give myself. I have to let Disney do it on their own instead of trying to tell them what they should do. Jennifer B, did you get a survey from Disneyland regarding reopening? No, I didn't. I didn't. And I've had people text me or message me that they got one. And I don't always get, for whatever reason, I get very little communication from Disney, which is weird. You know, because there are 3 annual passes in my house, and I don't ever get anything. Copyright strike for the FB content in the BG. I don't know what that means. Well, you know, didn't they say that they kind of had to keep what's her name off the set of like she wasn't allowed to contribute? I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if that's true. And if it is true, what that means about her input. But I will say this: we talked about this in the last live stream, Liz and I, that I didn't enjoy her rise. Oh, I get it. Yeah, in the background. Yeah, probably a joke. What's an SCA movie? Yeah. Bye, Grace. Thanks for hanging out with us. I should do that, huh? Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. No, Oh, that's right. Rise has become the top left corner, hasn't it? Huh. Yeah, you know, I have a lot of faith in John. Listening, guys, did you listen to Jon Favreau talk about filmmaking? Just listen to him. I understood about every 5th word of what he was talking about. That is a complex. Making movies is complex, and he's just riffing with all that tech talk. Oh my goodness, I was so impressed. Oh yeah, I would love to see a Tokyo, like a DisneySea thing, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Tokyo DisneySea is, I mean, by all accounts, the best park in the world. So why would I not want that? Goodbye, Linan. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, okay. Yes, Society of Explorers and Adventurers. I am grateful that they have started that concept, because I think that's a perfect basis on which to. And you don't force it at first. You kind of sneak it in there. You tease it here and there, and then you let it grow organically. You let it become a thing, and you drop things here and there. It's like viral marketing, as it were, what they're doing with the Society of Explorers, and then you can create a whole world out of that in the future. And I think it's a brilliant idea. I really do. Yeah, today's the birthday. Today's Galaxy's Edge opening day, right? Man, that seems like forever ago. That was just a year ago? Wow. Well, hopefully, because I'm a pass holder, I'll get we'll be involved in we'll get a first crack at, a reservation, hopefully. I'll buy a ticket if I have to. I will. Yes, I do think that I don't think they will continue much longer than they have been now. But if it does, then certainly they're not going to open the parks, I don't think, until things calm down a little bit. Well, Steve, that's up to you if it's worth keeping a flex pass or getting a refund. That's totally a personal choice. I'm keeping mine, but I mean, it all depends on just how much you want it. I don't think they haven't canceled Star Wars Night yet, but people keep asking me that. For the time being, I'm thinking they're going to cancel it. That's what I think. It's been for 3 years. I know, but I was thinking back to that morning, when we got up early and we met all the vloggers out there, and then we had that whole day, and I got sick when the Paradise Pier Hotel tried to kill me, give me food poisoning. What a day! What a couple days that was. Have you gotten a chance to watch the Clone Wars? I have not finished it. I'm still on season 4 or 5, I think. I keep forgetting that. I would binge it for a long while, and then I just wouldn't, because I didn't watch it when it came out. I didn't watch it when it was on the Cartoon Network or when it was on Disney or any of that. I never watched it when it was being released. So I've been trying to play catch up, but I just got so much to do. It's hard for me to keep up. Oh, do we need to? Hey, Crystal, hi. Yeah, right. And then we came to Chris. I was still sick, wasn't I? I was still sick, right? When we visited you guys last, or was it the time before that? Man, we need to. Oh God, I miss you guys, Crystal, Joe. I miss you guys so much. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing, Nick, is that it's gotten out of sort of the one-off type stories, and you're seeing more of an arc develop in season 4 and 5. I got to get back in there. All right, Art EO says Rise, Small World, Space, or Lincoln. Yeah, actually, yeah, Space and Lincoln are quite close together, and then Indy or Pirates. Yeah, because it kind of curves up. So you have to decide where you put that corner. I remember thinking about that before. The way the land curves, it's not a square, so you just have to pick one if it's Indy or Pirates. I have not watched Pixar in real life yet. Fast Pass. I think they should turn Fast Pass off while we're in the reservation period and while we're in limited capacity. I'm a fan of Mickey Views. I've been following that Braden's career for a long time. He and I go way back, and I'm so happy to see how well he's doing with that channel. I've watched him grow, and it's made my heart happy to see that. So if you guys want to drop a comment, tell him I gave him a shout out. But I'm a big fan of Braden and Mickey Views. Any interest in doing videos on the timeline of improvement for ride vehicles? I'm not sure what you're asking, Drew. Can you elaborate on that? But I always have interest in progress. I love filming the progress of things. Rippy Rappy says, I met you last December at Mark Twain Ride. You were nice to me. Glad I met you. Well, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. I try to be nice to everybody that we meet. I make it a point of that as much as I can help it. So I'm glad that we didn't offend you. Max Pass refunds if we no longer have Fast Pass. I have to think so. You're entitled to a refund at least. I think you just have to ask. Braden is shy when you meet him at the parks. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Not at all. He's but he's so animated though and hyper. Like it would be interesting. I would like to meet him. Bongo, no. Disney's not ever going to ask for my input. No, because they've already got a team of people that they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to, all the time, millions of dollars to, for opinion. I would definitely do more construction videos if I could. Hell yeah. Okay, Drew says, like the years that rides opened and what new technology leaps they made. Well, I try to when I do the history videos, I try to get into that. But yeah, that's something that I would be interested in doing. I don't know if that if that fits into any current plans or anything like that. Liz never built a droid, no. Well, Jonas, I remember a lot of people that I meet. I don't remember names. Sorry, but I certainly do remember faces often, or even like scenarios. But I've met quite a few people at the Golden Horseshoe, so I'm not sure which one you would be. Super sick. That was the time before. Yeah, that was it wasn't the last time. Right. That makes sense. Yeah, we almost didn't make it. We almost didn't go. I don't know if Liz, by the way, Crystal, I don't know if Liz contacted you. We're looking for some new things to try and do. I want to do the street. We got to do the street still. I forget the name of the street. I want to get a shrimp cocktail. I would love to see a Giants game. Do you guys do sports, Crystal? I don't know if you guys do sports. Let's see. I don't know. That's all I can think of at the moment. Yeah, I do remember meeting you, Pink Parfait. All right, just trying to see if there's anything that I want to answer here as I catch up. Lombard Street, that's the one. Lombard. I went down Lombard Street. My dad made us do that when I was little, 100 years ago. Well, by the time we go back down there, Amy, Susan, there might be games going. I would like to go to Giant Stadium, Crystal, and maybe sit out in right field because I want to be able to see the bay. It'll be our treat, by the way. Your husband is a retired San Francisco Giant, Christine. Is it Jeff Leonard? Is your husband Jeff Leonard, Christine? Because I remember Jeff Leonard. Oh, I can't wait. I gotta know if this is the right Leonard. Oh, I know, but I do know Mark. I remember Mark Lee. He's from my day. He's probably about as old as I am, right? He's from the 90s, I think. I'm not a Giants fan, but I do love the stadium. I think the stadium is really cool. I love that they built it right on the bay. Mark Leonard, that's what I meant. I do remember him. What? But do you remember Jeff Leonard? I'm going crazy now. Because they're right about the same era, I think. What is the Gotham Club? Christine, what is that? I have no idea what that is. I think sounds cool. Yeah, luckily I'm not a Giants fan, so I'm not required to hate San Francisco. I'm an Angel fan though, but we don't have animosity. Angels fans don't have a rival per se. The Dodgers, I guess, but there's no like hatred there. Jeff Leonard had the slowest home run trot. I don't remember his home run trot, but I remember Jeff Leonard. Yeah, he's a decent player. Oh my God, it's been 45 minutes. Okay, we got like maybe 10 minutes to go here before I have to get back downstairs to re-engage with fam. No, they're not starting baseball games yet. They're still trying to figure out how much money they're going to pay everybody. Yeah, okay, Christine. Email me. That's interesting. Oh, I know Dodgers and San Francisco is a crazy rivalry for sure. Okay. Ooh, that's right. You guys have jet skis, huh? What do you guys just go out to one of those rivers like we did when we went fishing? We just go out to one of those, right? I have no stills, Gordon, from construction. Only what's made public on the internet, what you can find already. If I were at Disneyland right now, what would I eat? Gee, a churro, I guess, or a Dole Whip. I think it would be my preference, Stacy, that they just skip Haunted Mansion Holiday this year, and they let the regular Haunted Mansion go through the whole winter. Art says, "You don't owe me a pack of diapers, Art." Don't be crazy. But I remember meeting you for sure. NBA at Walt Disney World, thoughts? Yeah, do it. Get out. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see some basketball. I want to see something happen. I want to see some baseball. I want to see some football. I want to see some golf. I want all of it. Let's go. Let's just do it. Real Lakes. Okay. You lead the way. You lead the way. No, I didn't watch the launch yesterday. I was otherwise occupied. Yeah, I have tried the churro toffee. It's amazing. Okay, I did catch up. Will Mike Trout win a World Series with the Angels? Probably not, because the Angels suck. It just goes to show you that I don't think that stars win championships. Teams win championships. And as much as I love Mike Trout, and as much as he deserves all the money he gets paid, I don't really think that's the way you win a championship. Have we made any Disney food at home? Yeah, Liz made a couple things. She did Maurice's tree, the cheddar garlic bagel twist. She made that. And something else that I can't remember. Oh yeah, the chili mac from the Cozy Cones. I did, yes, Wayne, yes. You know, that's a good point, Michael. There's got to be something in between because as Mike says, the Oakland A's are a great team, but no recent championships. So you do need some because the A's don't have any players, none. Nobody. And as soon as they get one, they are gone. But there's a point. There's like a middle in there somewhere, like the Kansas City Royals. Out of nowhere, they win a title. If I had to choose Pirates or Haunted Mansion, well, I'm a Pirates fan. I've been on record on that for a while. It appeals to me more than the Haunted Mansion does. I'm not a ghost guy. I don't believe in the supernatural. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in any of that stuff. But I do believe in pirates. So I don't know. I like it better. I like it's on a boat too. I like the going through the water thing. Yeah, Marty. Point, Marty. Video cameras and banging on trash cans also help win championships. You know, I tell you what, it's interesting. The Houston Astros are damn lucky that COVID-19 happened because when they start baseball, people are going to forget all about the fact that they cheated their way to a World Series. Yeah, Daniel, that's a good point. And the NBA stars win championships, but not in baseball. I shot an 82. The Padres are eternally mediocre. Nothing truer has ever been said, Daniel. Nothing truer has ever been said than the Padres are. They have been that way forever. They had that 1 year where they got their asses kicked in the World Series. They shouldn't have even been there. Let's see. This is baseball chat. You know what? I love baseball. So that's okay. You know what? Like I said, we're here to talk about whatever you guys want, just so you have a friendly face to interact with for a little while before we go bury ourselves back into Twitter to find out, what cities are rioting. But it's nice to get away for a minute. Calvin Miller says, my uncle played for the Astros when they went to the World Series in the 90s. Who was your uncle, Calvin? I'm sure I've heard of him. What states have I traveled to? Well, I've driven through quite a few because I drove from California to New York. So that would be California, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma. I forget what's on the way. It's kind of like a Route 66 thing. Let's see. Memphis, Tennessee, I remember that. Virginia. Oh, West Virginia was beautiful. Pennsylvania, all those, all that route up to New York. Okay. What's that say? What's your favorite Nick Cage base? I don't have a favorite Nick Cage base, but I have a favorite line from that Nick Cage. A favorite quote. I have a couple favorite Nick Cage quotes. One is that macaque? Wait, macaque or macaque? The 5 pools are here. Nick Cage is utterly quotable. I love him. Okay, let me see. Dean Hartgraves. No, I'm sorry. That name does not ring a bell, unfortunately. There was a time when I stopped following, but I was following pretty closely in the 90s, so I'm not sure. I should remember him. I'm very happy that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl because I used to be a big Chiefs fan when I was a kid. Legoland info thoughts. I don't have any Legoland info. You guys know more than I do, probably. But I'm glad that they're opening. Raising Arizona. I'll be taking these Huggies and whatever cash you have in the drawer. I love Raising Arizona. I love Nick Cage. I'm a huge Nick Cage fan. I think he's great. And Nick Cage will be playing the Tiger King. How about that? How about that? Honey, we're about to pop here. Let's just do Nick Cage quotes now for the rest of the day. You're welcome, Jules. You're welcome. Nick Cage and the way he says Abigail on National Treasure. National Treasure. Oh my God, such a good flick. I'd rather light a candle than curse the darkness. True words, true words. Fast Times. He didn't have much of a... What lines did he have in Fast Times? Did he? Son, you got a painting on your head. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Nick Cage as the Tiger King. I'll watch that. I won't watch the documentary, but I'll watch that. And he's doing another... Nick Cage is going to play himself, I think. Not like adaptation, but actually he's going to play Nick Cage. And I can't remember what that movie is. It's a rumored script going around. It's a trippy film. I can't think of what the concept was. Knowing, oh my God. How about your favorite Nick Cage haircut? Because Knowing has my favorite Nick Cage haircut. Oh my gosh. Knowing he's all forehead. He's just all forehead. And not the bees. You remember in that movie when he's trying to figure out what's in the bag in the sack, and they're dragging that sack around? He's like, "What's in the sack?" Nick Cage in a bear suit. Oh my god, I have to go watch that movie now. Oh my god. The Wicker Man. What's that is peak. Wicker Man is peak Nick Cage. If you just like crappy, terrible, I could eat a peach for hours. There you go. Crappy, terrible. That's from that's Face Off, right? Yeah. Yeah, the Wicker Man, but it's he just, the thing about Nick Cage and Wicker Man is that he just lets go. He just like, here you go. I'm gonna give you all of me right here. What do you want me to do? And I'm gonna give you all of me in those scenes. So as crappy as and weird as Wicker Man is, it's great. It's great watching. It's great watching Nick Cage be Nick Cage on camera. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite things is to watch Nick Cage act. If you want to see something a trippy Nick Cage movie, it's the vampire one. Was it Vampire's Kiss? I forget what it's called, but that movie will freak you out. That is the craziest, weirdest, most over-the-top performance. You thought you knew Nick Cage. This is before he became Nick Cage. Oh my god, that movie was crazy. Somebody tell me what that vampire movie is that he did. I want to say Vampire's Kiss, but that sounds like the Jim Carrey one. I think National Treasure 3 might be happening. I haven't seen Mom and Dad yet. Is it Vampire's Kiss, Crystal? No, Love at First Bite was the Jim Carrey one, right? Yeah, Love at First Bite was Jim Carrey. Vampire's Kiss was Nick Cage. And oh my god, dude, why are you here? Come on, man. We're just trying to relax, okay? Jesus. I guess that's my cue. Whatever. Ghost Rider. There's another good one. Valley Girl. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I could go on. I could watch. You just put a Nick Cage movie in and I'll watch it. I love it. What? No, wait. Once. Okay, so Once Bitten was also Nick Cage, wasn't it? He did 2 of them, I thought. I haven't seen Left Behind yet. You don't, well, Disney Adventure Vlog says, do you need a reservation for Star Wars? Is it over? That's my cue. This is over. Do you need a reservation for Rise of the Resistance at Disney World and Disneyland if they are doing limited capacity? Probably not. Probably not. Gone in 60 Seconds. I love that one. Peggy Sue Got Married. I can't get into Peggy Sue Got Married for some reason. That's one I never really enjoyed. I just watched Mandy recently. Wow. Wow. Love at First Bite was George Hamilton. That's right. Okay. That's right. Oh my god. Jules? Edwina? Back in boat. Edwina? Back in boat. I still say that line in my head from time to time. I'll just, out of nowhere, I'm like, Edwina, back in boat. Oh my god. Hey, Melody's here? Where's Melody? That's one of my favorite, Jules, that's one of my favorite lines from any movie ever, is Edwina back in bowl. Oh my god. So good. So good. There they are. Hey, hi, Melody. How are you guys? How are you? You know, it's funny. Every time I've been watching WWE again, I go back and forth on WWE, and every time I watch it, I think of you guys. I don't know if that means anything to you or not, but I always think of you guys. I was watching it the other day. It was weird watching WWE without any crowds. It was weird. It's weird. I'm trying to get used to that. Trying to get used to that. Let's see. Do you think Disney will open and then have to close it again if numbers spike? Well, maybe, I don't know, but I don't think it will. I don't think it'll get that bad. I just don't think so. Evan says, before you disappear, thanks again for this hour of fun memories and discussion. This has been a great break. You're welcome, Evan, and thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, you guys. I appreciate you spending the time with me as much as I have with you. Trapped in Paradise. I have seen Trapped in Paradise. I enjoyed it. Put the bunny back in the box. Okay. Well, listen, guys. All right, I gotta go. It's almost dinner time, I think. It's getting there. We gotta get ready for dinner. Thanks, guys, for hanging out, and we'll do it again, hopefully, if we need to. I'm working on a video for tomorrow, hopefully, about the What Would Walt Do video, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe we got some news to talk about, and then we'll start working on this set, getting the set ready to go for the new news videos. So with that, I love you guys very, very much. Normally, I ask you to be kind. Today, and I don't think I have to worry about this very much because you guys follow me, so we're kind of on the same wavelength in a lot of ways. But practice empathy in your life as much as you can. Try to put yourself in another man's shoes and feel what they're feeling, and try to take a minute to be patient and understand what somebody else might be going through. And that is the fastest way to de-escalate things, to meet anger with empathy as much as you can. It's a beautiful thing, and just be respectful. So I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Fresh baked.